So, first things first.
Open for business. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
Thank you. I apologize for what I'm about to do to your username. CR Mecco? For the follow? Feel free to pop back in and tell me how wrong I was about that one. That was just a complete shot in the dark. But I asked people on Twitter what to do. They said mystery game. Here's the mystery game. I actually got this at the same time as Death Stranding, and I've been meaning to jump into this. Because I wanted to play a Fallout game, and this is basically that. Kind of think of it, I just realized I've played most of the Fallout games, but I don't actually own most of them. I've always wound up just bumming a copy from somebody else. Oh. Okay, I didn't even realize there was a logo on the far left. That works. Oh, jeez. This is the hardcore survival difficulty. Or maybe I should just call it old school PC difficulty. I'll just go on normal. But this works for me. Wait a minute. I may have to break out the random number generator.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Abandon all hope?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to break out the random number generator for appearance, but for attributes, Let's think about this. Let's see. Weapon damage and amount you carry. Melee attack speed, ranged weapon reload speed. Okay, it affects lockpick. I definitely want one in that. Oh, and you can see the claw moving in the background. Going to, like, different pods. Put one in intelligence, because it helps to be a little persuasive. Natural health regeneration, lie, sneak, medical. I gotta think about what kind of character I'm playing. Good dexterity, good intelligence. I may end up being a ranged weapon character at this rate. Oh, that also lowers your negative faction drops. And I'll put the rest into, let's see, there and there. I want to play a smart character. Oh boy, skills.
You had a hand in everyone's pocket.
I may keep ranged where it is and just focus on dialogue and stealth.
Someone with a talent for exploiting insecurities. Subtle and discreet. Exactly what I need.
Huh. I really like the flavor text and detail they go into with some of these. Just the names of some of these aptitude things. But what if I want to be cashier subgrade supervisory? Or would that inherently not be subgrade? Oh, hello. Okay, since you're here, how do you pronounce your username? Because I'm pretty sure I butchered it. I guessed Sciarmecco. Is that even close to right? Sciarmecco. Okay, I got the second half of it, but welcome to the stream. I am still knee-deep in building a character. Let's see, food additive tester. I've been mainly going for the things that are like stealth or intelligence related. Because the way I built my character is probably going to be ranged. I think we'll go cashier subgrade non-supervisory.
Handle bits for a living, huh?
Okay. Oh, that was you on Twitter. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it soon. I'm hoping I get another part of the retrospective out before then. Not optimistic on that yet. But either way, I'll probably be streaming that when it comes out. Meanwhile, I gotta pull up a random number generator for this thing. I'll just do it on my phone, that'll be easier. Let's see. Random number generator. Okay. Now the option is just male and female, or did they throw in some other things? It's just male and female. We'll see what happens. 1 to 100. Odd male, even female. And go. 73. It's going to be male. Face. Okay. We got 15 options there. I'll go 1 through 15. Number 14. Okay, that's unassuming enough. Skin tone, 1 through 19. We're going 5. Now, eye color. 24. Is this going to be like the completely canceled out pupils? Nope, we're on the red eye. Or is it... I'm assuming it's red. I'm colorblind. Give me a break. And for this, I'm just going to go 1 through 50 and guess on the bar where that would be. .23, so actually fairly normal, just slightly off to the side. Brow forward. 4. Jeez. So like there, maybe? Hold on, how much does that affect? Okay, yeah, that's pretty sunken in. Brow vertical. 24. Eye horizontal. 21. It's giving me surprisingly normal results. Eye size. Okay. This is where things might get a little strange. 44. Eye vertical. 46. Jaw vertical. 22. Relatively normal. Mouth size of 49. We're just going to max this thing out. $17. So, like there? Maybe one lower. Nose size, 25, right in the middle. And nose tilts, 33. Slight bit of toucan in the DNA. Nose width, 4. Jesus. Okay, let's see what this looks like from the front. That is a tiny nose. Nose vertical, 16. So maybe there. And the cheeks. 23. Didn't know as much about SD3 as I did. Well, I also did a ridiculous amount of research, like pulling together all that information. I didn't know like 95% of that going in. The missing boss in Book Island. Yeah, I wanted to include that and a few other things, but the video was just getting so long. I have a hard rule that I do not want to go as long as I did with that Bloody Roar 4 video, and it was cutting it really close. The Bloody Roar 4 video was like just over 2 hours. And I think the final SD3 time count was like 1 hour 59 or something close to that. Anyway. Hairstyle 1 through 30. 10. Oh. Oh. You don't say. Hair color. Okay, this could get interesting. Please be green. He'll be the broccoli man if he is. Alright. Eyebrow style. 3. Not... It's inoffensive enough. What did I want to include? Oh, jeez. I would have to go back and look. I know there was something else I was talking about with weapons. I think it was how, like, the class you pick determines, like, what weapons you get for, in certain capacities. But it was just getting ridiculous at that point, so I had to cut back. 1. Wow. Okay, facial hair color. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point since he doesn't have any. But I'm gonna put it to 37 anyway. Features. Oh no. Oh, I'm afraid to rando the makeup option. Oh yeah, the alternate route with the gunpowder. Yeah, that's another thing that I cut. Let's see, 41. Okay, let's bite the bullet and see what number 10 is. Oh no. It's Space RuPaul. This is... You know, this is really what I deserve for using a random number generator to make my characters. There are people who play D&D who agonize over every aspect of their character, their appearance, their backstory, their stats. Me, I just RNG the entire thing. Okay, age, I'm just going to put 1 through 50 and see what happens. 5. Okay, we're relatively young. Wait, how many ticks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'll go 1 up. Character name? Okay, I'm gonna use my Monster Hunter naming convention for this. What did I have for dinner? I had pizza and garlic cheese bread. So you know what? He's gonna be Garza. This works. The name actually works. It's not something ridiculous like Rickon or Tospa like I usually do. Did I do the huge collector's edition? Oh, I have not pre-ordered yet. I didn't even look at what was in the collector's edition because I was afraid. Because I was low on money at the time. And I was thinking, if I see this, there goes the money for the electric bill. Okay. This looks pretty good so far. Yeah, I think we can go with this.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status, structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down. Skip drive.
Shit.
Very succinct and to the point, Phineas. Shit. Oh no, Meko. Why'd you tell me that? Now I gotta pre-order that after the stream.
What's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
I'm appreciating the bit of the sense of humor that this game has so far. If there's one thing that gets under my skin really fast in games, it's when it's trying to be aggressively funny, and it's just not working.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All colonists are counting on you. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Sorry, when you give me an open world, I am going to explore everything, even if there's absolutely nothing to find. I do a... Oh, a Bloody Roar retrospective? Yeah, I did. That was the first retrospective I did. And I learned a lot in that time about what not to do in video. Ugh. Can I steal his soup? Ah, damn it. I do like that awareness meter system this game has. It's a little easier to tell.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. Bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Okay, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh right, the awareness meter. I do like you have that instead of just an arbitrary time where they kind of notice you and then they decide to attack you. Yeah, I keep hearing a lot about Monster Rancher, but I haven't actually played any of the Monster Ranchers. In fact, the most exposure I had to it was watching the cartoon, which I don't expect that to be particularly faithful. I wouldn't expect there to be a kid with rollerblades who keeps saying, "Let's whip it up."
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stinks. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
It's tempting to be blunt, but instead I'm gonna go the informative route.
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
You know what? Let's fail our first persuade check.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
I wasn't expecting that persuade check to actually work.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Okay, we got our sights. Magpick. I hope that's related to lockpicking. Now if I shot the canisters, would they just come running? Well, one way to find out.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
I can't guarantee anything, but feel free to throw out some names. Alright, so this is kind of a mix between like the old Fallout's VAT system and Max Payne bullet time. Okay, that's reload. Light ammo, heavy ammo. Okay. I like that it has the icon for new things that you pick up. Wait, how many of those do I have? Only 2? Alright, gotta make those count. I love that it keeps track of botched quests. Remind me of my past failures game. Any other marauders around? I mean, that was a big bada boom. Hold on. Arc-Rise Fantasia? Yeah, I do know that one. In fact, I may have that. I can't remember what all is in my Wii collection. Okay, let's see how lockpicking works in this. Oh, it's not some weird minigame. You know what? I don't mind that. Okay, I have one very important question. If somebody goes into the Porta-John, can I tip it over? This is important for establishing, like, my character's personality. I swear. Do I remember being trash or actually being great? I didn't play very much of it, so I can't really say either way. I do remember, though, that for a voice acting panel, well, a bad voice acting panel, I used some clips from it. Wait a minute. Okay, maybe that wasn't Arc-Rise Fantasia. Was there a guy in Arc-Rise Fantasia named Lar or something like that? Okay, how am I going to approach this? Okay, we got some tall grass over here. I remember watching the speed run of this. I mean, I only watched a couple minutes of it because I didn't want major spoilers on the game. Oh, we have a bit of sticky aiming. I'm not actually touching any of the control sticks and it's following him. Do I know the backstory on the Babby? Yeah, that was part of the panel. Not as funny as the Chaos Wars story, but still. Okay, I really need health. Oh, I have the Adreno equipped. Alright. Yeah, I remember hearing all about that. Fun times. Localization drama. Okay, where was that third marauder I shot? There you are. Now, how does that compare with the pistol I have now? I do appreciate how they list the DPS nice and prominently with the name of the weapon. Oh shit, I should reload. I kind of think that the speedrun thing I watched was the developer commentary where they're going, oh, he's just jumping past all the marauders. He should be dead by now. Lieutenant Mercer. He's not voiced by a guy named Matt, is he?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Oh, do I go for persuade again? I'm gonna try it again.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
boss.
Thank you for doing my dirty work. It's gonna be fucking laminated indeed. Now, if I could just remember to stop accidentally using all my healing items, we'll be in business. Hold on. I need to read what that is. Went by too fast for me. Aha. Right now, the flavor text is doing it for me. Oh. Okay, so far this game is doing one thing that I really appreciate. Rewarding exploration. Okay. Got that one kind of close. There's no cover out here, unless I can get up there. I have the high ground, Marauder. See, I'm counting 1, 2, 3. I think I saw a fourth back there. I might just have to come back to this one. It's a little risky considering how early in the game it is. Yeah, let's just go to the ship. And who might you be? Oh, he was in Tekken 7? That I did not know. Did I give this dude? His arms are gone, legs are gone, head is gone. Or was that something somebody else did before me? I am liking this environment, though. Even if I do end up sliding down portions of it. Yeah, we got more marauders. At least 2. Well, I'll be damned. I did something right. Okay. Oh, I assign it to the whole group. Okay, I get it now. Okay. I wanted to make sure I had enough points left over for perks. I think I'm going to go with Tactical Time Dilation Recharge. Because I'm making pretty heavy use of that so far. Right, looks good. It says this is the Codex, but is it a Codex of Ultimate Wisdom? I guess we figure that out later. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good about how I'm taking down these marauders so far. Maybe I will go back to that previous encampment. As long as I can take one of them down quickly, I'm less likely to get overwhelmed. I'll take all the adreno I can get. Alright, I think that other encampment would... Okay, got stuck for a moment. I think that other encampment was over this way. Maybe the marauders were keeping the primals in check. Okay. Yeah, it's always discouraging to hear about cuts for a project, particularly for something of that large of a scope. Oh, is he holding a ranged weapon? Oh wow, that didn't alert the other guy. This changes everything. Yeah, that recharge is definitely helping out already. Now, if only I could see where the other marauders were, because it looked like he was trying to alert more of them. Nothing? Cheapskate. Hello, where might you be going? Should probably sweep into the left. There's gotta be guys at this encampment, right? The guy wouldn't just run off to tell nobody what was going on. Oh yeah, I see a guy back there. And I think I see how I can make this work. I'm gonna sneak around here because I saw some tall grass back there. Take a bit of a wide turn just to make sure they don't detect me. No one's back here. I see one guy on patrol. I see what appears to be a guard dog. One down. Man, I don't know what is going on right now with my Twitch chat window, but it is completely messing up the text formatting. Okay, I see two guys back there. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something on my computer real quick. Trying to make this easier to see. There we go. It's tempting to try and sneak around the back. Oh, that's the lookout? They're the lookout. How come they're in the middle of the camp? Good news is that scattered them a bit. Yeah, I knew I was getting risky with that. I need to stop doing that if I'm going to play a stealth-heavy character. I may do that at some point, assuming I didn't completely misremember it, and I actually do have that. Okay, let's try this again. This time I'm going to claim the high ground, McLeod. Because the last time I completely botched my shots on the lookout. This is a bad vantage point. Again, this is not the smartest thing I've ever done. Question is, how far will they chase me? That far, apparently. Now, do they regen health like I do? It looks like they do. That takes the load off a little bit. I have two guys shooting me instead of three. You like the atmosphere? Yeah, I'm digging this so far. Okay. And then there was just one. The time of day probably helps with that atmosphere. Plus I like the mix of how, like, yes, you're going to have, like, the dirt browns and the grays of the rocks, but it splashes in color with, like, the mushrooms and the grass. So it's not like you're just staring at the ground in Gears of War the entire time. Okay, where did the straggler go? Wait. Was that him or was that a firefly? Oh, he's just chilling against the rock. I didn't realize they had animations for these characters like that. Yeah, I can't take the high ground against this guy because that tree is going to be blocking the way. And now to reap the rewards. Oh, actually, come to think of it, okay, I do still have plenty of space left for items. And by space, I mean weight. Man, I actually picked up a few new weapons. Oh, and I got a weapon modification too. Nice. Is this just a home with no doors? Well, I mean, technically it's a storage cube, but... Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, I am going to be such a klepto in this game. I need all the things. Just trying to make sure that I got everything covered. I think I do. Let me see what some of these weapons are. $137 DPS, 25, 21. It says X3. Okay, so I can swap between those. That's how you swap. Okay, that was a really long diversion, but I swear I'm going back to the actual point of the game. The speedrun of this would have been done 12 times over by now.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
I'll be the judge of that.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Who are you calling a marauder?
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
That seems like a trap, so let's not do that one.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable.
Is Captain Hawthorne just going to become a title now?
And we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. The settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and requesting assistance. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time. The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
You know what? I like this game's tone.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Do I still need to lockpick my own lockers?
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Was that a... There's lacrosse in space? Well, now I've seen everything.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Okay, I really should check out that workbench though, because I probably messed myself up pretty bad fighting all those marauders. Okay, let's see. Huh. For those of you looking for Outer World cosplay reference material, this game's got you covered. Okay, I guess I can't do any of the modifications yet, but that's fine. Actually, what I should do is check out some of these other weapons. Okay, assault rifle's got the highest DPS, but it's probably also got the least amount of ammo. That is a nice scope, though. Yeah, only about 100 shots with that. Looks like I'll be sticking with this for a while.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Wait, who was Captain Hawthorne playing cards with? And, I know I've seen a game like this before, but I can't remember the name of it. I didn't know Hawthorne was a logger guy. Sorry if it's annoying that I keep searching everything, but...
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
And we are back at the front door. Might as well make a manual save here. I don't want to just rely on the autos the entire time.
This wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Do I go for the lie? Fuck it.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Now let's just walk away before they ask any more questions. This pistol's degrading a bit, but I have another light pistol I can use just in case. Actually, let me check the map. Yep, I am on the right track. And I didn't realize it before, but I already cleared a path there. Mostly. It's going to be a while before I get tired of looking at this game. This is just pretty.
Oh, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know? 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing as far as rumors go. Is there a reason you asking? Something I can do for you?
Okay, so nobody believes the hope is a real thing. God, the contrast in colors here is almost like something out of a painting. You know, I'm gonna save before I do my really stupid thing. Well, I've gone this long without being attacked by a crab, so maybe it wasn't as stupid a thing. Still not gonna set foot in the water yet, though. Is there a way I can hop in here? Let's check on the other side. Doesn't seem like it. Oh well. Looks like they're still building this place up, even as people are continually dying in it. $48 of 80. Alright, still good. Okay, those do count for XP. Good to know. Now it's time to make like Ultima Online and kill everything. But I'm not gonna fire my pistol a lot inside of town. That just seems like a bad idea all around. Excellent. A combat drone, eh? They always tuck things away like that.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply. Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice. Designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit around and play who's on first with the mechanical droid. Well, the damaged droid. Man. That old school TV dinner. This game truly does have everything. Could you imagine doing a speedrun that was like 100% run? Where you had to find all these little things? Just how long that would take? Wait, if this is the landing pad, then one of those guys who needs to pay up should be around here. And the further I go out, the more it starts looking like marauder encampments. Ooh. This town is going like a ghost town. Guess this is what happens when you don't pay up. Now, were these homes being built, or were they being deconstructed? Oh, are these the rental graves? Now I have a question. Do the rental graves work like apartments where you get your security deposit back if you leave them? That sounds fishy. I have a feeling that I'm going to like discover later that it's like Running Man, where your vacation is actually just, you know, death. I'm gonna hold off on doing that for now. Maybe come back to it later. Let's see, anybody looking? Anybody looking? No. I'll take the Adreno and just leave everything else. That's the only thing I really care about. I could see myself getting lost in this game for a while. With this low time, Edgewater must be beautiful. And oh, it is. Actually, how big is Edgewater? Decent size.
And your rations yet?
Yep. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house, no place for a traveler.
Oh. This game is playing into all the things that I enjoy being rewarded for, namely exploration. Oh, it's the barber shop. I'm gonna come back to that later. Oh, do I do the main quest first or the other quest first?
Something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Move along.
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Go right ahead. Other than yourself, definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong, he seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. I'd keep a few paces between myself and Miss Holcomb, the town mechanic, since her dear father left the workforce. No ill intent in her, mind. Just a queer sort, restless, scatterbrained, inclined to do first and think after, if you take my meaning. Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kemp. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an auto-mechanical barkeep. She's... what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
I'm just gonna leave him at that.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's chaw. Music to my ears.
I I see. Let's see if there's anything I can just sell off. I assume that the weapons I have equipped are not going to show up here. May have to back out and fix that. Okay, it's the pristine condition that's doing it. I was thrown off by that at first. Okay, that really cleared out my weapons. A melee weapon mod, eh? Too bad I'm not a melee user. Oh, shit.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Completely forgot to pick the repair option.
Music to my ears.
Jeez. That is a lot of effort to repair that. I'm just gonna say fuck it and wait to do it myself. Sorry, my phone was going a little nuts with notifications, mostly from Discord.
I don't have time for this.
Just gotta keep our heads up. Sorry, got a lot to do.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again? Edgewater, Jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive. Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much 0G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet? Yep. Got my mitt stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional. Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't
Sorry.
abandoned us.
I got a lot.
Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
I don't know you. I know every face that walks through those doors. Except yours. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters. Traitors, the lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Coming right up.
Oh, geez, they have hangover effects for this? Man, 40 bits for water? That's almost as expensive as real life water.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice. Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
So basically, if you want to get people's attention, just be a slacker.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. A couple hours out of your day and some light second story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Well, well, well. The side quests just keep on coming.
No mistake working for Abernathy.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
See, that's where I should go. The cantina, the general store. That is where I will need to go. My favorite part of that, must be able to sign your own name.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Get your health.
a minute, what did I just wander into? Ah. I don't think I have any mods for my weapons, at least. See, I don't have enough weapon parts to repair the sawed-off shotgun. That's only at 5%. At least get that one back up to speed. See, 73, 73, 91. I mean, they all have different special effects, so I'm inclined to hold on to them. That's how it works in my mind. Ah. Just little things like this I appreciate. Also, that may or may not be my approach to car repair. Huh, I may have to investigate that. Did I accidentally go to the place I was supposed to go? I may have.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got him.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die.
Yeah, that's gotta be where Tommen's is.
You're safer inside the walls.
Oh, you can just walk into the cannery. Well, I'm not gonna do that just yet. That's kind of cool how you can see them just at a certain time of day, just check into work. Makes the world feel a little more alive.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Let's see if I can sneak my way to several dead marauders again. Getting kind of tired though. I'm feeling the way the moon looks. Happy with what I'm doing, but also pretty damn tired. Where was my... Oh, it's on the other side of town. Of course. Never mind that. I can run. Wait a minute. Is this going to be one of the same marauder camps that I was at earlier? Does not look like it. I have to be careful with how I approach this. In fact, there's the medicine cache, but... Aha. Okay, we got 3 of them. That's a primal. They give up the chase. Okay, I snuck in this way. There's one marauder back there. He's standing still. Maybe I should go for that one. He'll be an easy target. At the same time, though, I don't want to possibly get flanked by that other one. Yeah, it looks like these guys are all melee. I don't think that was all of them. I swear there was another one. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, that is a thoroughly marauded encampment. So at least 2 guys back there in a pretty tight space. Yeah, this is not going to be a simple in and out job. And working my way around that is going to take a long time. I'm going to try and get a little bit closer. And you know what? Safety save. Gonna wait until he moves past. Holy shit! Well, that made me feel really good about myself. I have not sniped that well in any game. God damn. Let's see. Well, yeah, I guess that would do it. One more there. Okay. Let's see if we can make the magic happen anywhere else. Oh, I almost forgot. Nice. Okay, unless there are marauders I can't see, that area should be pretty safe to go through. So now, let's see. These guys are going to move around a lot. It's going to make it tougher to potentially get any headshots on them. Plus, they're at a really bad angle. I'm gonna see if I can go around the other way. Wait, is that a second group of marauders or the same one? That is a second group of marauders. This complicates matters. Okay, I definitely want to take out the ones that have the ranged weapons first. And those would be the hooligans. And wait for him to face front again. That didn't alert them. Good. Is that a guy kneeling down back there, or am I just seeing shit? Safety shot. Oh, I think that was a dead body. Oops. Okay, that side looks clear. Okay, we're gonna move into the tall grass. Another safety save, and then I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Keeping the big gun out for this one, because I have a feeling that there's going to be more inside to deal with. Well, this is quite a predicament. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, here I am. Okay, they're behind the wall. I think I'm gonna wait for them to turn their back, duck in here, take out the first guy, and then whatever happens, happens. Wow, that somehow didn't alert every single marauder in the building. Oh, they're in another room entirely. Okay, that explains their lack of response. Well, you know, since I'm here, I might as well loot everything. Oh, right. Oh, taxidermied mantiqueen. I'm not so sure about that. Well, maybe I can go to Terra 1 and see that for myself. Wait a minute, I just had a thought. And no, the thought wasn't just loot more shit. It was, how many more marauders are going to be behind those closed doors? That looks like it's going to be very heavy. Okay, not as heavy as I thought. Alright, before I go in, I'm switching to this. It's okay, because I felt nothing. Man, actually seeing the Sentry Saber now kind of makes me wish I became a melee character, but oh well. I can do that on later playthroughs. Alright, I'm gonna start moving through on the opposite end. Oh wait, can I close the door with... Okay. No weird collision detection there. And these future toilets look terrible. Either that or people just have much better aim in the future. Oh jeez. So the Magic Queen really was taking up the entire budget. And that's why it's still coming soon. Let me guess. There's a Manta Queen in our future. Oh, it was bound to happen. Let's see, how encumbered am I? I am 3 over. I really should just drop a couple of these weapons. I mean, these grenade launchers are definitely not helping. Good news is I can do this on the fly. Okay, that dropped me under. We're good now. Okay, I believe this is where I came in before. Oh, not ready to do that just yet. Hey, it's that thing that they wanted me to pay like 50 bits for. Wait a minute, I just realized. The currency is bits? Is this just a video game interpretation of Twitch? Let's see. Do I plan on buying it? You can actually buy armor. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, that at least got rid of all my junk. It's the little things in this game. Alright. Let's check my armor. That's armor level 3. 4. This is a 9. That's a 9. That's a 4. Go with that. And so the rest of these I should be able to just get rid of. I'll hold on to those in case the ones that I currently have break. Alright. I can grab the medicine, but what else can I grab? Okay, 6 pounds free. Really? Ollie Ollie toxic free? My god. I am going to get punned to death by this game. Okay, the objective does just shift to whichever one's closer by. Now it's time to run like hell and hope that the primals don't catch me. And I think once I return the medicine, that's when I'm going to call it. Because I don't even know what time it is right now, but it's got to be late. You know what? The explorer in me demands to see what else is in this area. This is probably going to get me killed. Seeing that makes me think I was supposed to do this the other way around. Yeah, I think they expected me to go in through the back door. Alright. I'm slowly gaining confidence in how this game works. Oh crap, how long has that message been there? Post too much for messages or just break out of the window? Yeah, something's up with the way the text displays in my Twitch chat. Like, I have the separate pop-out window on my browser, and it is not displaying correctly at all. Like, it's overflowing to one side, and apparently the bottom line of text just sometimes doesn't show.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile. Oh, wait. It's just you. Yours killed me with fright. At least I know I ain't hallucinating. You need something? Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting. Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
I'm not gonna push him. I'm not that kind of guy. Okay. Positive reputation for Spacer's Choice. Well, getting there. For now, I'm going to save, and I am going to call it there for the night. Holy shit, it's past midnight. I guess that's the effect this game has on you. But I may not be able to do a speedrun stream tomorrow. I have other shit I need to do throughout the day, so I may just not have time for it. But if I don't do anything then, I'll try to do something Sunday. Yeah, thanks anybody who checked this out. Sorry about the Twitch chat window breaking. I tried bringing it up on my phone and it just would not load. So, hopefully this isn't a regular thing. But I'll see you whenever I see you next time. Take care.